You know, Harrison and I really enjoy cooking in the kitchen, and we want you to join us. So let's have some fun. Welcome to Cooked with Shaq. Welcome everybody, it's Cooked with Shaq. I'm Egbert, but Shaq's around here somewhere. I'll tell you, we're gonna have a great show here. Hey, get your own show, will ya? I know you look like me, but for Pete's sake, how's that, huh? All right, let's get Egbert out of here. The reason why we did that is because my new hairdo.
Yeah.
See, now me and Egbert look exactly the same, huh? How do you like that, Harrison?
Well, I can't believe I actually have more hair than you do, Shaq. I didn't think that would ever happen.
What's going on? Everybody's getting a buzz cut here. Even our camera guys get the buzz cut.
Yeah,
I mean, what's going on
it's
here?
a thing to do.
All right. Well, it's the new look on my head,
Woo!
and we've got some great recipes here tonight. We are going to be doing a seafood chowder. Look at all this great seafood. We got clams, we've got shrimp, we've got scallops, and don't tell me, you're not a seafood guy, are you?
I am not a seafood guy. Man, no way, no way.
Really?
I'm sorry, Shaq.
Well, it's got bacon in it.
Well, when I walked in, I was like, I smell bacon though. I smell shrimp, but I smell a lot of bacon. So
Okay.
there's something good here.
Well, what we're going to do,
for me.
we'll do the seafood chowder for everybody else.
Everybody else.
And
okay.
we're going to also do a roasted garlic, cheddar cheese bread for you too. So you can have the bread, you can have all the carbs.
I'll take the carbs.
Okay, all right. So, well, we're going to get going on the seafood chowder first. So, first off, what we're going to do is we have a pound of bacon that we've already cut up into small pieces, and we've already cooked it. It's ready to go. So now what you have to do is take the bacon out of the pots, because we're going to leave all that oil in, and that's what we're going to use for fat so that we can get all the other ingredients all cooked and ready to go. So we're going to take all of the bacon out.
Wow.
Look at that, eh?
Well, I'll just take that bowl.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
take the shrimp, I'll take the bowl.
So you want a bacon chowder? Is that what? Maybe that's what we'll do one day.
Yeah.
We'll do like a big bacon chowder. Okay, so we're gonna get all the bacon out of there. All right, fire up the stove. That's good enough. Now we're gonna have some vegetables in here. We got to have some celery. And we also have some onion. And what we're gonna do is put it in the pull start food processor.
All right.
Get it all ready to go. The oil is starting, or the fat from bacon is warming up. So what we're gonna do is just pop a couple of celery stalks like that. Stick it into the pull start food processor.
I love this thing, it's so quick.
Yeah, there's nothing to this, hey? And the funny thing is that this particular model, you can't find it anywhere. So I got it like a one-of-a-kinder here.
Limited edition.
There are other kinds that you can buy at the store, and I advise to get them. They're really super easy. If you want to make any kind of salsa or any kind of chop, whatever you want, potatoes, onions, celery, whatever it is that you want, herbs, anything like that, you chop it up, and it takes no time at all. Just a couple of quick pulls, and you're good to go. Just like this. Watch this. And just like that,
So easy.
look at that. Your celery is all nicely chopped up. Nothing to it. All right, so that goes into the hot bacon fat. Because we got to have some kind of healthy veggie kind of stuff going in here, right?
Right.
And
At
plus
least something that's green.
And plus with the celery, it's like a nice aromatic. It's got a really it's a stronger taste, like a stronger flavor to it. So it's great for soups and for sauces and all that type of thing. But you wouldn't notice, like as soon as you take a bite of a stalk of celery, it just kind of tastes like water.
Right.
But when you put it in soups and sauces and stews and things, it's got a really nice flavor.
Or you take a stick of celery and just a whole bunch of cheese whiz.
Oh, yeah.
Cheese whiz and celery.
Do you do the peanut butter on celery, though?
No.
I've heard it. Have you heard of that? Peanut butter on celery? I've seen people do that.
Cheese
Cheese
whiz.
Yeah, it's got to go cheese whiz.
Gotta go cheese whiz. You know the cheese that's not really cheese? Cheese whiz.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right. The fake cheese.
So good.
The processed cheese. That kind of cheese.
Yeah.
All right, now you take an onion And we're gonna do the same thing, just chop it up a little bit so that the food processor doesn't have to, so it'll all fit in there.
Remember, my eyes are sensitive.
Right. You and your sensitive eyes with onions. Okay.
Start crying.
Let's do this again. Okay. Crank it up.
He's looking good. Like, look at those biceps going on there too. You doing a little working on here too.
I've been going to the gym.
Wow.
I shaved my head. You know, I figured I'd.
It's a whole new show, folks.
Well, you know,
You're
getting older. Getting older, you got to do what you got to do, right?
That's right.
Okay, so onion going in. That's 1 full onion. Again, you got to have those nice aromatics, and onion gives that nice pungent flavor. So we'll move that around a little bit, get that kind of translucent. Okay, now while that's going, we're gonna turn it down just a little bit. Now we're gonna go with some potatoes. So you can use, like, baby potatoes is really good for this seafood chowder, and then you just have to really cut them in half. Or you can just go with regular sized potatoes. These are a little bit smaller than usual. But so we're gonna cut these into probably 8s. So size about like that. All right, Harrison.
I was
have
going to
some
say,
music.
I think we need some chopping music.
Let's
or
do
something
some.
here.
Let's do some cutting music here. Let's get it
It's
going.
going to take you a little while to cut those
You
little
betcha.
potatoes.
Let's get it going. Here we go. It always makes you go faster when you have music going behind, you know?
That's right.
Cutting the potatoes.
Now, if you like music in your kitchen, give me a call. I'll come by, we'll jam, we'll cook.
Harrison will do it. And he'll just ask for supper.
Yeah, just no seafood, please. No
That's right.
seafood.
He's not a seafood guy, remember that. And we just keep on cutting away. Keep on cutting away. Got just a couple more potatoes to go. We're gonna keep on cutting away. One more to go. Hey, one more to go. One more to go. Oh man. And oh,
What?
flying potatoes.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, potatoes are done. Going in.
It's smelling good.
Yeah, get all this
The
potato.
seafood isn't in there yet. That's why.
Enough with the seafood. I know you don't like seafood.
Okay.
This is for people who do like seafood,
That's
okay?
right. And there are a lot of people that like seafood.
There's a ton of people that like seafood. Okay, potatoes, celery, onions are in there. How about this?
Oh, yeah, get all fancy.
All right.
There we go.
A little bit of salt. A little bit. You know what? I like this one here, but it doesn't spew out enough pepper.
Oh.
A little bit. I like the big one because.
So you got a few pepper shakers now, like
Yeah.
grinders, whatever you want to call them.
Pepper mills is what they're called.
Okay, sorry, the technical term.
Okay, so you got some salt, you got some pepper in there, you got your potatoes, you got your onions, you've got your celery. The bacon is done. We're gonna come back in just a couple of minutes here. We got the shrimp, we've got the clams, we've got the scallops, and I'm gonna show you how to put this whole thing together. We're gonna make some roasted garlic cheese bread. Oh man, my bald head is already starting to sweat on Cook the Shack.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Welcome back. It's Cook with Shaq, and look at my new head.
It's great.
It
works.
There was a lot of people that were very shocked when I got my head shaved. But you know what? I decided, I was looking at some of the past episodes of Cook with Shaq, and every time I would bend my head down to cut something, there's this great big bald spot back there, and I thought, you know what? The Donald Trump comb over is not fooling anybody. We're going to just shave it all off.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, right. You didn't know. I've had a lot of people emailing me and texting me going, oh, nice bald spot you got there. Okay,
Oh,
that
no.
was enough of that. So now I'm completely bald like my friend Egbert here.
Yes.
All right, we are making seafood chowder. Started off as clam chowder. And I decided I was going to enhance it a little bit by putting in some shrimp and some scallops too. So now we've got the onions, we've got the celery, we've got the potatoes, everything in there. We're gonna now put in some clam juice. Now the clam juice comes from the canned clams. So when you buy canned clams, you can get different kinds of, you get baby clams and different brands and that type of thing. So what you want to do is when you open the can of clams, don't drain it down into the sink. You make sure you drain it into a cup or a measuring cup or something like that because you want to save the clam juice because that's what's going to flavor the clam chowder.
All right.
So we've got the clam juice in there. These are the clams right here. These are baby clams. That's 3 cans because you want when I make a clam chowder or a seafood chowder, I want it to be lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Tons of stuff in there, right? Lots of potatoes, lots of bacon, lots of shrimp, lots of scallops, lots of clams. So now what we want to do is just let the clam juice kind of turn into a bit of a simmer to a bit of a light boil. And that will also cook the potatoes a little bit more. And it will also deglaze the pot, which there's all kinds of things from the onions and the celery and the potatoes that are, and the bacon as well too, that are at the bottom of the pot. You want to scrape all that off because that's all flavoring too. So that's all happening right now. Now let's start putting stuff in. It's very simple. We're going to put everything in now. So let's start off with, let's go with the scallops. The scallops actually are not cooked, so we're going to put those in first. Scallops go in. Oh, that looks so good. Now the scallops don't take very long to cook at all. They're, and you don't want to overcook them anyway, because then they get tough. All right, shrimp goes in. Clams go in. Oh man, this is looking really good. look how much stuff we got in here. Take a look at this. This isn't a soup. This is like a stew.
Can you still see the bacon?
The bacon's not in yet. But it's coming in. It's going in right away.
Bowl there. That's
right. Yeah, the bacon's going in right away too. So
okay,
let's put the bacon in. Bacon goes in.
All right.
Now, then what we're going to do is just let that simmer for a while. Let it cook for a little while, and we will add some cream to it. So we'll give it a little bit of creaminess. Now, if you want to thicken it up, you can with a little bit of cornstarch slurry, which is cornstarch and a little bit of water, and you can put that in after everything is done. And then you can make it a little bit thicker. You know how you have the Manhattan clam chowder and you got the Boston clam chowder. It's a little bit thicker. Well, I don't like to do that. I like to have just the juice of the clams, the cream, and everything just straight in there and not thicken it up at all. And just have the flavor of everything just coming right out and just making it like a stew. Like, look at this. Oh, that looks so good. That is awesome. Okay, now we're gonna let that simmer for a while. We don't put the cream in yet because we wanna make sure that everything is cooked and that the cream will be kind of the last minute thing that we put in, and then we'll season it up and then we'll serve it from there. But now, let's go with this.
Yes. Good old bread, you know? Gotta have bread for
There's
every meal.
nothing like bread, hey? Look
Nothing
at that,
like
just
bread.
a nice big loaf of bread, and we're gonna turn this into a roasted garlic cheese bread.
Awesome.
It is gonna be so good. Now, we need a knife to cut this. Should have had my Sawzall.
I was gonna say, you didn't bring all the right tools
No,
with you today.
the tools aren't here today. Okay, so we're just gonna cut this in half. By going a little low on that side?
Little low, get a little high there.
We're good?
Yeah.
We're good now?
Yeah, okay, you came home.
Are you like a backseat driver there? Look at that.
kinda
Oh,
am,
that turned
yeah, I'm
out
a little bit of a
perfect. That
backseat
turned out
driver.
okay. Didn't it turn out okay?
I was just watching, making sure everything was good over
Okay,
there.
all right.
All right.
So we're gonna put that like over there. We're gonna come back, get some butter.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of butter.
Just
Not
a
much,
tiny
folks.
bit
Just
of butter.
a little bit, okay?
Yeah, we just want a wee
What
little
is
bit.
that?
This is butter. Now this is real whipped butter. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this over it. Okay. Earlier on today, I took 3 bulbs of garlic.
All right.
Now, you cut the tops off. Okay? Take the whole bulb, you cut the top off.
Wow.
You take a little bit of olive oil You put it on the top, you put a little bit of salt on, and then you wrap it in tin foil, put it in the oven for about 45 minutes at 375. And now you've got roasted garlic. So if you want to put this into mashed potatoes, oh, it tastes so good with mashed potatoes.
45 minutes though, hey?
About 45 minutes, yeah. Well, you just got to kind of keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And see, the great thing about it now is when you take it out like this, and it's got the top taken off.
Yeah.
You squeeze it, and
No way.
they all come out.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
All right.
The roasted garlic. You
No,
don't
I
have to
love
dig it out.
garlic so much. So this
This is your baby right
is
here.
perfect.
Hey?
I'll take the whole loaf, please. Take it all.
See, look at that. And every bit of garlic is
Wow.
gone, just like that.
Slick.
Go to the second one. This is almost very therapeutic. It's
I bet.
one of those things where you just kind of
Yeah.
go, oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm getting that Zen feeling right now. Give me some Zen feeling music. Oh, that's it. So take your garlic, slowly squeeze it out into your butter. Get it all over your hands, that's okay, everything's fine, you'll be good. And go to your third one. Get a nice grip on it, and slowly squeeze it into your butter. And once it's all in there, then you're ready to mix it into a garlic butter. Wow. I need a nap.
Yeah.
We're going to be back right after this on Cooked with Shaq.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Welcome back. It's Cooked with Shaq, and we are going seafood. I know Harrison doesn't like seafood, so it looks like the camera crew is going to be eating all your share.
That's
But it's-
fine. I'll take their bread.
Awesome. It's seafood chowder we're making today. We've started off with some bacon, and then we sauteed the onions and celery, and we've got some potatoes in there, some scallops, some shrimp and clams, and the clam juice. And it's all, oh, I just tasted it. It is so good. Okay, now we're going to finish it off with a little bit of cream because we want to, it's a little thin right now. Cream is not going to really thicken it up too much, but it's just going to give it that creamy kind of flavor, that creamy texture, right? So we're going to put in some cream. I'm not exactly sure how much we put in, but we're going to try that first. We'll put in a couple of cups, and we'll go from there. Oh, that looks pretty good. Let's put a little bit more cream. There, now we're gonna bring that back up to a boil and then down to a simmer. And we will just let it simmer away and let all those flavors all meld together. Ooh, now we don't have a whole lot of herbs or anything that we're putting in because what we want is the seafood to really come through, and so that you can taste the scallops, you can taste the shrimp. If you have too much herbs in this, it kind of takes away from it. We already have bacon, which is a strong taste, but bacon goes great with anything, right?
Well, of course.
I mean, we got to have bacon on this show. It's cheese and bacon, no matter what. So we got that going. We're going to bring it up to a little bit of a boil here. Now, it is time for the roasted garlic bread.
This is gonna be so good.
Now, look at this. We've got a nice loaf of, I believe this is like even a sourdough bread. What we've done is taken some butter, some whipped
Hope we have
butter.
enough. I really hope we have enough. butter.
That's going to be not enough for you?
Yeah, it's good.
I think you're going to be fine. I think you'll be okay. So what we've done is we've taken some whipped butter. We've taken the roasted garlic, which what we did earlier on today was take 3 bulbs of garlic, cut the tops off, put a little olive oil, salt on it, put it in some tin foil, put it in the 375 oven, and just let it roast away until it's all done so it's nice and soft. We squeezed it out into the butter. You know what, we can probably put a little bit of salt in there too. We're gonna put a little bit of pepper just to give it a little bit more seasoning. I could just take a big spoon of this butter right now. Just
Just clog up those arteries.
Oh,
yeah, just
man.
Oh,
Your arteries would be screaming for mercy. But it's funny.
Add some cheese in there while you're at it.
It's funny, how we say, I'm going to take a great big spoonful of butter and eat it. And we go, oh, that's terrible. That's bad. It's going to clog up your arteries. But we're just about to put it on the bread, and we're going to end up eating it anyway,
It's
right?
a very good point, but somehow bread makes it, I don't know, it makes it...
Makes it less not healthy for you?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Dr. Harrison here.
I don't understand it either.
All right.
I
Well,
just don't get it.
There we go. Let's just start going with this, hey?
Let's just stop judging and just start eating. Let's just do that.
I love
right?
that. That's a great,
Okay.
great philosophy right there. Stop judging and start eating.
Yeah.
That's
Come on,
the
people.
way. We should start. I'm going to put that on a doily.
There you go.
What? Okay.
I trademarked that, by the way.
All right. Okay, let's get some more. Just keep on smearing this. But look at that.
It's like icing.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the best kind of icing, hey? Garlic butter. I didn't think we were going to use all this, but you know what? What the heck?
Well, you might as well. Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we've got the garlic butter on there. Now, to make it even more healthy,
Cheese.
we got some cheese. Now, this is old cheddar cheese, okay? Again, if you're on a diet, you shouldn't be eating that in the first place. But we don't want to use the light cheese or the light mozzarella or anything.
Lame.
Because it doesn't have a really strong, good flavor to it. It's just a little bit, like you say, it's a little lame when it
It's
comes
lame.
to taste. So
Yeah.
an old cheddar cheese, that's what you want. You want
right.
nice, sharp flavor to it.
I mean, if you're going all out, you might as well just top it off with the right cheese.
Exactly. Before we do the cheese, though, I think I'm going to get the my tray.
Oh, yeah.
Put that on there like that, and that like that. Okay, let's start putting this cheddar cheese on there. Look at that. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit, let that just simmer away. Cheese.
Cheese. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
How much do you want to pile this up?
I was gonna say, I love how you make this. Like, you're not holding back.
No,
you're
no,
just,
no,
you're going
no.
all out here.
No, and then see
yeah.
what the butter does as well is it acts like a glue.
Right.
So if you press the cheese down,
Just like in your arteries,
and
it
that's
acts like
right,
a glue.
it's just gluing everything up. It's just getting everything all gluey and clogged and everything. And you know what? Who cares? It's
But remember, we do have celery in that soup.
life's short, and yes, and we do have hospitals, so we're okay. We're gonna put this in.
So what are you putting that in
That's
for?
375 into the 375 oven, the same oven that you had your garlic in. Okay,
right.
we're just gonna let that go for a little while. All right, everything's ready to go. The soup is just about done. The seafood chowder. We've got the garlic buttered cheese bread in the oven. It's ready to go. Yeah. We're gonna come back. We're gonna plate this all up, and we're gonna have a heck of a meal on Cooked with Shaq coming up next. Oh, jeez.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Tequila! Is that what you were playing?
Something like that.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Close
tequila.
enough. Yeah, all right. Welcome back. Cooked with Shaq. I've got my UV gloves on. We're ready to go. I'm going to be taking the cheese bread out of the oven right away. Oh, it's looking good. We've got the seafood chowder that we made here tonight. We've got bacon. There's scallops. There's shrimp. There's clams. We had a little bit of onion, a little bit of celery in there. What else do we have?
Celery is the most important part.
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, we want it to be healthy.
Yeah.
Celery. Anyway, we're going to be, potatoes. That's what we,
Hey, potatoes. Yes.
Can't forget about the potatoes. Okay, let's get this cheese bread out of here.
Yes.
Take a look at this. This is the roasted garlic cheese bread. We roasted the garlic in the oven.
Oh my.
We mixed it with the whipped butter. Put it on the half loaves. Put some sharp cheddar cheese on there. And
That is-
look at that just bubbling away. Hey?
Truly amazing.
You got the seafood chowder bubbling away. You've got the cheese bread. Let's just pause for a moment and look at it. Okay, that's enough. Let's
Yep,
just get to
all right.
eating. Okay. All right, so let's move this over here. Now,
How do we do this?
that's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go like that. Oh, there we go. Nothing
Plop
to
it on my plate and we're all good.
Okay. Move that one over here. Good to go. Gloves coming off. You might want to play some music here for.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got.
Taking the bread out of the oven
Oh, okay.
and get the gloves off.
Gloves are off.
Gloves are off.
All right.
The gloves are off.
That took a while. Okay. Let's get the soup all ready to go here. We're going to plate up the soup. Look at that. We've got the cream in there too. All of this beautiful seafood that's in there. I know you don't like it, Harrison, but
You know, I gotta say, it's smelling pretty good in here though.
See?
Like,
see what I'm talking about?
man.
Got the potatoes in there. Put that there. Look at that.
See, you almost got me on this because you have bacon in it.
There
That's
is
where you're
bacon.
gonna
Look,
get me.
check that out. Steamy. You know, that is
Wow.
comfort food
Yes.
from the word go. You know? I mean, if you want a hearty soup with everything in it that you need, it's got lots of protein, it's got some carbs in there, it's got a little bit of dairy, so whatever dairy has in it, you've got that too.
Yeah. You know what we mean.
It's healthy soup.
It's great.
Really is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to this.
To the dessert.
All right. Oh, just okay. Now
No.
this is gonna all fall apart here, but it's gonna be
Decent
good.
sized pieces now. Come
A
on.
big size. Okay.
Yeah, like,
How's that?
that's not bad.
There. So then what you do is you take this cheese bread, which okay, take a look on just on the side here.
Look how heavy that is.
You can see the garlic butter has seeped into the bread like a big sponge. And then you've got that gorgeous old cheddar melted on top. And then what you do is you just take it slowly and put it down into the seafood chowder. And there you have it. There you have it. That is a meal fit for anybody who wants it.
Yep. Anybody who likes seafood.
Except for Harrison. Doesn't like seafood, but that's okay. Camera guys, you all set? You ready to eat? Yeah, see? You
There
like
we go.
seafood. It's all good. All right, thank you very much for joining us again. It was seafood chowder that we made, along with the cheese bread, the roasted garlic cheese bread. And I had a great time,
I always do here, man. This
as
is
per
great. Thank
usual.
you.
All right, well, thanks for watching Cooked with Shaq. And we're going to be back next time with another great recipe, and I have no idea what it's going to be. And that's just the way we do things around here. Thanks for showing up. Throughout this episode of Cooked with Shaq, we'd like to thank Amy Nelson for her music from her new CD, Good Intentions.
Wanna try a couple things on the menu. Yeah, I wanna try a couple things on the menu. I wanna try a couple things on the menu.
Sponsored by Sask Pork. Saskatchewan's pork producers are committed to sustainable production of safe, healthy pork for you and your family. For recipes and more, visit saskpork.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook.